cardboard down there as you start packing up your stuff. Johnny, we got to sit and talk. What have you got going right now? What have you got going? Huh? Do you want to be out on the street?
No one does.
Okay, well you're going to be on the street tomorrow. Why don't we go down, see what the Army has to offer? I mean, Johnny, you got to do something. At least there, you got a place to sleep. You got food. You got an opportunity to learn some good stuff. You can't go on like this, Johnny. You're almost 20 years old. You got to make a decision what you want to do in your life. And right now, you're on your way into being like another Stephen. I know you hate to be that. I hope you're not. You're recording this. You want to record this and put it on the internet? That was the lowest thing I've ever heard a kid doing to his father. And then your buddy or your cousin, he's still got that on his computer over there. He's still reading it off to everybody who wants to see it. Come on, grow up, Johnny. Let's go down to the Army and see what they have to offer. I'll ride down there with you. It's better than being on the street, Johnny. It's better than living in your car. What are you going to move in with Shelley? Or you broke up with Shelley now? Heard Shelley say you could live with her. You could move in with them. Johnny, you got to grow up. Life is not free. Come on, get dressed. Well, we'll go down there, Army recruiting, and see what they got to offer. Come on. What do you got to lose? You got a lot to lose. What are you going to lose? Tell me, what are you going to lose? Huh? What are you going to lose? It's an educational, it's educational, Johnny. You go in the military for a couple of years. You learn something. You grow up. Come on, get your clothes on. Let's go down to the recruiter. Do you think I'm giving you this kind of advice because I don't like you, or there's something else? But no, Johnny, you've got to start thinking. You're going to be 20 years old in February. The Army's got weight rooms. They got gyms. You can make a fair salary. You can do exactly what you're doing right now. Only you're gaining when you do that. Because Johnny, come tomorrow, I'm kicking you out. You're not going to be living here. I said I told you in August. Go to school. You're fine. As long as you're going to school, you're taking 12 units. You get your insurance back, you get your dental back, and everything like that. Then you didn't do that, and I said, okay, Johnny. Come September, you don't have a job, you're out of here. October. Tomorrow's October 1st. You're gone, Johnny.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I do it? You tell me, why wouldn't I do it? I'm doing it because you got to grow up. I love you more than anything in the world, Johnny.
No, you don't.
You
wanna
don't.
throw me on the street.
That's right. Because if I put you out, maybe you'll grow up.
I'm growing up just fine.
No, you're not growing up fine. So do you want me to bring the boxes up here and you start packing your stuff up? Or do you want to go down the Army recruiter right now and see if we can't get you in the Army? There's a lot of jobs in the Army, Johnny. There's jobs that you can use your just on eating and stuff like that. On nutrition. They've got a lot of jobs in the Army. I'd say the Marine Corps, because the Marine Corps, all you do is they're going to stick you on the front lines and fight. But the Army, you have some jobs. Get dressed. Let's go talk to the Army recruiter and see what they got to offer. What have you got to lose?
A lot more than you think.
Well, when you're out sleeping in your car, you tell me what you're going to lose by going down and just talking to the recruiter. Huh? Tell me what you're going to lose.
You like asking me questions so I could say something to get you more angry at me or what?
No, you
I'm
don't.
not going to tell you what I have to lose because it's
Okay.
self-evident.
Tell me what you
I'm
got.
not going to tell you because when I do, you're going to flip out. You don't see anything that I do as important. You don't see anything.
You know what?
that
No.
I
I could see things being important to you, but you have got to work. I said you don't have to get a full-time job.
do.
30-hour-a-week job. That's all.
I have been applying, and everyone says they're not hiring.
You know what? They're hiring for seasonal work right now. They're getting ready for Christmas. A lot of stores are hiring for stalkers and things like that.
You were telling me if I don't, even if I get a job, you're gonna kick me out.
Why don't you get a job and see, Johnny?
Well, I did yesterday. I tried, but
Well, did you try Lowe's? Or did you try Home Depot? Did you try Kohl's? Huh?
I'm gonna stand at a cash register all day.
Though you're not standing at a cash register in those, they'll put you on stocking stuff, putting stuff in the shelves. It's a job, Johnny. I'm not saying you're not going to be a cashier. They're not going to put you as a cashier. They want something to move boxes and stuff around.
A job for a loser. I'm not a loser.
Johnny, those are not losers' jobs.
It's a job for someone who doesn't work towards something that's important to them.
No, hold it. A job is to bring in money so you can support yourself. A loser is someone who doesn't even want to do anything to help themselves.
But I do things that help myself.
No, you don't have a job, do you?
Just because I don't doesn't mean I don't help
Well, then,
myself.
what are you contributing to? If you don't know how to work at a job, Johnny, you can't do anything. You're never going to do anything. You're going to end up like Stephen, and I'm not going to have that. So I'll bring up the boxes. You can start packing your stuff up. Put it in your car. I'll give you a sleeping bag. You can sleep in your car. If you can't just go down and talk to a recruiter and see what they have to offer. If you can't go down to Lowe's and put in an application, or Home Depot, or put on a temp. They got these temp jobs right now for seasonal work in a warehouse. I took jobs like that when I was on strike. Am I a loser? You probably think I am a loser.
No, but the things you say is pretty fucking crazy, I tell you what.
What do you mean? What did I say? What did I say, John?
Oh, you said plenty, and I don't need to state the obvious. Okay, you wonder why I recorded you talking to me, because you hurt my feelings.
Oh, well, I hurt your feelings, Johnny?
Why did you play the victim card and say, I hurt you? I didn't even show your face.
You know what, Johnny? Everybody knew it was me that was talking to you.
Who's everybody?
Everybody who listened to that thing. They knew you were talking.
Well,
they
I
knew
was
it was
only
me.
showing Trevor.
Well, you should never show Trevor. Trevor always wants to make you look bad and him good.
I guess.
What friends do you have right now, Johnny?
None.
Then what would it hurt you to talk to an army recruiter? Huh? What would it hurt? Tell me what would it would hurt. A lot is not an answer. You're not dumb, Johnny. You're very smart. But you can't sit around here for the next 6 months and just lay around here and go to the gym, and that's all.
That's not all I do.
That's all you're doing. Because you're not working, you're not bringing in any money, you're not supporting yourself. Johnny, I'm trying to help you. You may not think so, but this is the best thing I can do for you. This is called tough love.
It's not the best thing you can do.
Yes, it is. Because it's saying, I've got to go out there and I got to take care of myself. I can't depend on anybody taking care of me.
Who am I depending on?
You're depending on me, Johnny.
How?
You're living here in the house.
I've lived here my whole life.
That's right. And it's time for you to leave the nest, Johnny.
Why?
It's time for you to grow up and leave. If you had a job or you were going to school, it'd be a different thing. But you don't have a job and you're not going to school, so you're going to be out tomorrow. So you might as well start packing your stuff because you won't do anything. Anything I say will not change your mind. You think that I'm a bad guy and I hate you.
With me, anything I say won't change your mind.
No, because
why do you think I don't say anything?
Well, because I want you to go get a job, Johnny.
You don't think I've been trying?
No, I don't think you. I think you've been going to places to get a job, but they're not jobs that they're hiring. You got to go for places that are hiring. You got to take a job that's you probably don't really want. Then get your clothes on. Go hit Kohl's, Lowe's, Home Depot, Bed Bath and Beyond. I saw guys in there stocking shelves in there. This is what Stephen does all day. He lays in his bed and plays on the computer. Do you want to do that for the next 20 years?
Not what I was doing.
That's what it appears to me that you're doing. You know, tell me what you were doing, huh? What were you doing?
I even turned my computer on.
Then you're just laying in bed doing nothing, huh?
No.
Yeah, I'll bring up the boxes if you want to wash your clothes and fold them and get them in boxes and stuff like that. I'll bring the boxes up here. You can start packing up. I've tried my best with you. I just don't understand